He was beaten and robbed and killed.
Each member of this Atlanta support group shares an indescribable pain, the murder of a family member.
They strangled my daughter at home in my bed.
You never stop grieving, you never stop hurting.
Sheila Date's daughter was brutally murdered 4 years ago.
No one can ever have a clue as to the pain.
She turned to this United Methodist ministry for help.
And talking about it, talking it out and talking it through allows you to get better instead of bitter. It's a very healing, cathartic thing. So
Reverend Bruce Cook began these deadly discussions 14 years ago as a way of dealing with his own grief.
In September of 1977, my stepbrother was beaten to death. Once that event occurs, it makes you a member of a club you never want to join.
The people outside of these rooms don't understand.
Joanne Thomas is here to work through her granddaughter's senseless death. Sierra Soto was killed when a man deliberately slammed his car into her preschool playground.
And there is nothing worse than hearing someone say, oh, it's been 2 years already, you need to get over it. That's not what you hear from the group.
We want to be renewed and alive and survive this crime.
Group members find new strength when they're able to channel anger and energy into something positive.
Amen.
And when I realized I wasn't alone, there were other people that I could comfort and help, my pain seems to begin to ease. There is some good that comes out of this, and my loved one's death was not in vain.
At a service this afternoon at Northside United Methodist Church, survivors gathered to remember their loved ones. Organizers say there have been at least 3,000 murders in our area over the years, including 77 police officers killed in the line of duty. The group also prayed for the ones responsible for those deaths.
A lot of the people that are the perpetrators, that create the crime, if you don't forgive these people, then how can you heal?
Today's service also honored Army Specialist Jamal Addison. He was killed last month in Iraq.
Losing a loved one to the hand of violence can be very difficult, I know. But not being prepared can make the situation even more horrific. From wondering how you're going to pay for the funeral, how you're going to make the arrangements, how are you going to deal with the emotional pain. And here to give us help are Crime Victims Advocacy Council founder and chaplain, Dr. Bruce Cook, and Board of Directors Vice President Jesselyn Dorsey. Welcome.
Welcome.
And no, we're not cousins. Everybody asked me. Tell us about how this organization got started.
Back in 1989, we had a serious DUI car crash and a little girl was comatose. And the church encountered such great difficulty with the family. They said, we really need to set up a ministry to help people heal.
And so what do you do?
Well, we offer a hotline where they can call in and get information and referral. We offer a support group every Tuesday night at 7:30 to 9 at the Vinings United Methodist Church. We offer a memorial service for them to come together once a year. And we're going to have 2 great speakers. You're going to be there, and Iris Bolton, the director of the link. And it's just going to be a time for us to remember our loved ones, honor them, light a candle for them, and stand up for them.
You've been through this.
Yes, I have.
Tell us about what happened.
My only child, Terrence, was murdered in 1999. And about a year and a half after that, I attended a support group for Crime Victim Advocacy Council. And at that support group, connecting with people that had been through some of the things that I had been through, got me started on the healing process. And after that, I decided that I needed to give back and help others that were going through some of the same things that I had encountered, and also to do prevention, victim education for others so they wouldn't be affected.
I know you and I had a chance to chat about our similarities and what we both have been through with our sons being murdered in very different ways. And one of the things that you said to me was that you really didn't realize there were resources out there. Tell us about that, the resources.
The resources that were available, there is a Crime Victim Compensation Fund that is funded by federal offenders. And victims of crime can access that fund to pay for funeral costs, counseling, and other things.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that it's available. And it was available not just to immediate wives and husbands, but moms and dads too as well. I was surprised. And how is the memorial service going to be conducted?
Well, the memorial service has been, we've done this 14 years. This is our 14th year. We'll have the Bureau of Prison Sort Team present the flag. Abundant Life will be there as a choir. We'll have anointed voices. We'll have Brooks Honeycutt singing and Sister Kate Franklin singing. We'll have two great speakers, as I said before, and we will read names of loved ones that people call in and say, I'd like my loved one's name to be read aloud. Then the family can come, and there's usually 6 or 8 family members that come, and usually about 300 people show up. We're also honoring the slain law enforcement officers and military, and we'll light candles for them as well because they have protected us and served us well. And it's just a special time of healing and coming together as a group to stand united for our loved ones so they won't be forgotten.
I imagine it's very meaningful to be able to come together every year and remember.
It is. It's very healing to be there in a group of people that have been through some of the same things that you have, as well as to light a candle to memorialize the person that you lost, your loved one.
Mm-hmm. Would this be open to anyone who wanted to be a part of it?
Anyone in the community can come. In fact, the community is oftentimes affected by large cases like the Brian Nichols case and things like that. If they want to come and honor those, Judge Barnes, Julianne Brandow, Kevin Wilhelm, and Hoyt Teasley, if they want to come and honor them, we're going to light candles for them as well. So the community as a whole is invited, not just victims of violent crime.
If someone wants to join the organization, what do they do to sign up?
They need to call us at 770-333-9254 and indicate how they want to be involved as a board of director, a volunteer to drive people to and from the support group, to be ushers at the memorial service. We have prayers in the corner during the service. Some people come in as prayer partners. There's a whole host of opportunities for volunteerism out there. Sometimes we have people contact crime victims and tell them about the victim compensation, sending them forms, sending them information about how to get legal assistance for civil justice cases, which sometimes is an issue with crime victims.
Well, we certainly appreciate you starting the service, and I know there are hundreds of thousands of people out there that appreciate it as well, and we'll be out to celebrate. Thanks for being with us. The Crime Victims Advocacy Council Memorial Service is Sunday, April the 10th, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., and that is at the Northside United Methodist Church. To learn more, you can call 770-333-9254.
Several hundred people gathered at Northside United Methodist Church in Northwest Atlanta for a special memorial service to remember the victims and survivors of crime. This is the 15th annual memorial service of its kind on this, the 25th anniversary of National Crime Victims Week.
Who are you remembering, Betsy?
My son.
How old was he?
He was 23.
It's been 11 years since Betsy Ball lost her son Samuel to a gunman's bullet. The family tells us services like this help to ease some of the pain.
To help you get through with the pains that you're having and the anger, and to just, go on.
My name is Jamira, and I lost my auntie Andrea.
But for some families, the pain is only a few months old. The Bowden family lost Andrea, a stabbing victim who left behind 2 small children.
We supported one another, but every time you lose a loved one, it's always going to be, hard. We will get through this.